Now we're going to bring in Rick Perry, former Energy Secretary, Texas Governor, AFPI energy expert, the great Rick Perry, my dear friend. Happy New Year, Rick Perry. Rick Perry, I had a different subject for you. It's not exactly different. Speaking of energy dementia, okay. So right now you've got this campaign by all these left-wing groups to end gas-burning stoves. Now, I don't know whether you do the cooking or Anita does the cooking or DoorDash does the cooking. I don't know who does the cooking in your family. But about 40% of our stoves in America are gas burning. And you've got this, first of all, this is an attack on natural gas and an attack on fossil fuels, as you know. You've got this Rocky Mountain Institute, which has no experts and has big ties and funding from China. I won't, a great gas-burning country, China. And they're all talking about this. And I see this as just another way of attacking fossil fuels and ending fossil fuels. And how do you see it?
Just for the record, my wife is a fabulous cook. But matter of fact, I cooked some bacon this morning, took a picture of it and put it out there on social media just to have some fun with this. I mean,
gas burning?
You know, if it wasn't serious, Larry, it would be hilarious, but it is serious. These people want to control your life. That's what this is really about. You know, the environment happens to be the happy place that they can go and pray at the altar. The environmental woke crowd, if you will, the Greta Thunbergs. But this is about controlling your life. They want to control every aspect of your life. And fossil fuels is a relatively easy one for them to go after because the general public doesn't really understand the nexus, if you will, between practically everything that we use, that fossil fuels, particularly natural gas, is at the basis of, whether it's the fertilizer for our crops that we grow, whether it's the plastics that we use and all of these different things, whether it's the engines that we use in this world to make the quality of life better. And that's where I like to go with this every time. If you are against fossil fuels, if you're one of these people that stand up and say, you got to quit burning that natural gas in your stove, you're killing the climate. You're basically saying to third world countries in particular, the billions of people who do not have access to this type of power, this fuel, sorry, you're just going to die. You're not going to have access to electricity. You're not going to have access to natural gas. You're going to have to keep burning wood or cow dung, and you're just going to die an early, painful death. Sorry. What a cold-hearted position that is. And I think one that's, quite frankly, not going to stand the test of time. Americans and the rest of the world will come to understand that fossil fuels are really an important part of our lives. We can use those same engines to help improve the climate. There's not any doubt about that. But the idea that you ought to quit burning gas on your stove is nuts.
When you cooked the bacon, was that on a gas stove?
Yeah, I took a picture of it. Go to Governor Perry on social media. It's not a very good picture of me, but it's some nice looking bacon.
Happy New Year, Rick Perry. We'll leave it there. You're terrific.
So long.